What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Sarah Ize-Iyamu, and I'm glad to be back. I know it has been a minute, and a lot has been happening. But before we dive into that, in today's video, I want to be talking about questions to ask on a high ticket sales call. So maybe you have a coaching or consulting business and you've probably been doing a couple of free strategy sessions or free discovery calls, or you've probably been getting people saying, hey Sarah, I need you to help me answer XYZ question on this. So you've probably been getting on calls, but you find yourself not being able to convert those calls into cash. So I'm gonna explain why that problem is happening, right? So when you get on a call with a prospect, right, one of the mistakes people make, I've also made this mistake in the past. You most likely spend a lot of time talking on the call. That's the number one mistake a lot of people make when they get on these calls, right? When people are coming to meet you, they're coming to meet you because they have a problem and they see you as the solution to their problem. So what should you do? You should listen, right? When people have a problem, they're coming to reach out to you to help you solve, for you to help them solve their problem or give them a couple of tips and all. Or they need clarity in some area of their life. Maybe you're a relationship coach, a business coach, a health coach. What you need to do is throughout that call, you should design your call, right? You should design your call around asking questions and carefully listening to your prospect's answer. So what questions should you ask on a high ticket sales call, especially if you want to charge high ticket for your coaching and consulting package? So a couple of questions you can ask. Number one, you want to first of all, before you dive into any question, you want to first of all build rapport with this person that you've just gotten on a call with. You will just want to get down to that rapport level and connect with them personally and all. And next, you also want to set like an agenda on how the call is gonna go. You want to set like an agenda that, hey, you're giving them an overview on how the direction of the call is going to go. Next, you also want to dive into your prospects' pain and problems, because that's why they're on the call with you. You're like the doctor. Maybe you're the doctor of their business or doctor of your relationship or their health, but see it as you are the doctor. You're there to help them. So the major stages, you want to dive into your prospects' pain and problems, right? You want to understand the situation on ground. Yeah, you want to ask them what type of business they're doing, what product they're selling, what's the price point. If it's a relationship, maybe you want to talk about, what relationship are you in? How long has the relationship been? You ask all those questions, right, to really understand the pain and the problem. Next, you also want to dive into their dreams and desire. You want to understand what your prospect really want, because your prospect sees you as the potential bridge to take them to their promised land, right? They have a problem and they're right here, and this is their desire, their dream, and you want to position yourself as the solution, as the bridge, as the person, as the way to take them to their quote unquote promised land. So in this segment, you want to focus on their desire and dream. What are their goals? Their short-term goals, their long-term goal. Where do they see for their business? What do they see for their relationship? These are things you really want to ask on. These are things you really want to ask on the call to understand their dreams, their desires, and goals. So next is you now also want to dive into understanding the place of responsibility for your prospect. Is your prospect ready to get this problem solved, right away or not. Some people are actually not ready to solve their problem right away. Maybe next week or next year, while some people are actually ready to solve the problem right away. So in this segment, you want to make sure that your prospect takes full responsibility and they are ready to commit to solving this problem right away. And then so you clearly want to ask your prospect that, like, when do you want to solve this problem? And many of them are going to tell you right away, immediately, but you want to know, are they really ready to solve this thing right now, so you don't waste your time on the call with them and all. And then you dive into, and then if they say yes, they're ready and all of that, then you can now come in and present your offer. What it is that you're helping them with. You're helping them solve XYZ problem. Very simple. XYZ problem with your unique XYZ solution. And then you talk a little bit about your offer and all, what you're going to get and all of that. And then when your prospect asks for the price, you give them a price. And then some people are ready to commit financially. Some people may have a couple of objections, all depending on how you handled the call from the beginning down. So for those people that have a couple of objections, you want to answer the objections correctly. There are different types of objections. Some people say they want to think about it. Some people say they want to ask their husband or their wife or their business partners. Some people say they want to check their finances and get back to you. Some people say they're not sure if this is a good fit. And cool, if it's not a good fit, don't be annoyed. We have 7 billion people out there. You have tons of potential customers, so you shouldn't even feel bad at all if at the end of a call you both realize it's not a good fit for both of you. So yeah, that's basically a run through on how you can present questions on a high ticket sales call. So I've got a free training where I showed you my system for turning complete strangers into high ticket sales for your coaching program, your course, your consulting, or even if you don't even have an online course. This free training is for you. If you've got a knowledge, idea, expertise, and advice that you want to package as a course, as a program, as a digital product, and you want to sell it to the world, you want to sell it for high ticket, this training is for you. So if you want this free training, head over to gethighticketsales.com, sign up for the free training, and as always, it's your girl Sarah. If you want also, we've got tons of free resources on my website, sarahhq.com. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.